Hello?
Still alive.
Who is this?
It's happening again.
Hi everyone, how are you?
Good, how are
Good.
you?
How are you?
And how are you?
Fine, thank you. This story is inspired in some of R.L. Stein's most important works. How familiar were you with Fear Street, and is this trilogy the way you pictured Stein's universe?
You know, Fernanda, I was actually I had never heard of Fear Street. I definitely read Goosebumps books and was familiar with them, but I had not heard of Fear Street. So R.L. Stein, if you're listening to this, my bad. I'm gonna catch up. Maybe we can read something together. You could read one to me. We gotta figure that out. But so being thrown into the universe of it was so much fun because it was so new to me. And Lee, our director, our leader, she created this just incredible set of films that just takes you to this place that you can't help but be transported to because it's just so well done. So for me, it was new, but it was also really exciting having no sort of prior knowledge of the source material.
Slasher films are one of the most beloved genres among horror fans. How is it being a part of a trilogy that celebrates the genre and also R.L. Stein's stories?
Honestly, it's so surreal in a way. Like, I grew up reading Goosebumps and, you know, I was familiar with R.L. Stein in that way. So like being a part of the Fear Street trilogy is such an honor. It was so much fun. Even now leading up to these films being released, it's just, there's so much that it's like the gift that keeps on giving. You know, like we shot them and it was really fun. And then now we have beautiful friendships made from them and it's really fun. And like just being a part of a trilogy that, you know, honors the slasher genre and also is so much more than that as well. Like there's so much heart in these films and there's comedic elements and like, you know, it's a drama at sometimes. And like, there's just so much, they're so dynamic. So it was a really fulfilling experience for me and I'm very grateful.
Fear Street brings back some of the classic slasher character archetypes, one of them being the final girl. How was it for you taking over this role and becoming Shady Side's OG final girl?
I never thought about that, and shame on me because my friend made a movie called The Final Girl or Final Girl. So that shows you how unfamiliar I am with the tropes of horror movies because it never even occurred to me until right now. But it was really cool to be in a very different genre of film than I have been in the past, and I really enjoyed that challenge for me as an actor. So I loved it. Don't you feel like there should be 4, 5, and 6, and maybe we all just play different characters from different Fear Street books and
for Fear Street? That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Being a shady side, there might as well be a synonym of being a misfit. In which way does your character Josh faces this story, embracing his differences?
Faces it, usually he's kind of like a loner. During all the things that happen, all the events, he finds himself throughout the movie. Just everything that happens, him and the conspiracies being true, them going out and taking on the issue head on, he finds himself throughout the whole journey of the movie, all 3 of them actually. And as the movie goes on, he gets more brave and he gets more confident in himself and more sure of himself. And so that's how he takes him on. At first, he's a little nervous on if he should be taking part in this, but his belief really is what keeps him going, and his belief in the truth and his belief in that they can beat this really is what keeps him going and keeps him fighting.
The Goods have quite a complicated story and a complicated legacy. How was it for you playing both Nick and Solomon throughout the trilogy?
Difficult. I don't want to give anything away, obviously, but I think I think the story, Lee's story, is so clear and so well put together that all we had to do was really live through the moments. And that, like, so Nick in the 90s and Solomon in the 1600s, all we had to do was play through it. I'm sorry, this isn't a great answer, but I think that there is an idea of legacy and about people trying to overcome their past that is something that the films carry. And I think that's really what I spent a lot of time thinking about.
Fear Street universe as books is pretty much infinite. Would you like to see your character return for something else after this trilogy?
Oh, I would love that. I would totally come and make another movie with these guys, you know? I would literally do anything. I also love the movies so much, and they're so like close to my heart that I would literally go back in a heartbeat and do something else.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
It was really cool. I love the 3 movies, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much. See ya.
Come back from that motherfucker.